All right, welcome back, everyone. So we started off our Black Friday morning on the chillier side. Managed to actually get down to about 39 degrees during the earlier parts of the day. But don't worry, once that sun came up, woo, boy, we skyrocketed back up into the middle 50s. Now, that's slightly colder than what I predicted yesterday. Hey, you know what? The weatherman's wrong. Oh, no, never heard that one before. Hey, it's okay. It's just because we had a little bit more cloud cover than originally projected. And we did have a little bit of excess moisture in the atmosphere compared to the last few days. So that resulted in temperatures not necessarily warming up so much, but it does feel just a bit warmer given that moisture. Northeasterly winds right now, and because it's kind of coming from the north, yeah, it was just slightly cooler, but not too big of a deal. Here's what I have that's a little bit interesting. We have had the beginning of a cold front start to come through. Well, wait a minute, Jordan, you said that's going to be coming in tonight into early tomorrow morning. Yes, the main one. So basically, I have a low pressure in the middle of southeast New Mexico, and that has resulted in our northern regions, places like Seminole, Andrews, Hobbs, getting down into the 40s. Most of Odessa Midland, and of course, all the way down to the Big Bend region, we're still in the mid to upper 50s. That front really hasn't reached us. The big front, though, that's actually coming in all the way off from the west. You can actually kind of see the lines of the winds. That's exactly where that frontal system is right now. Unfortunately, radar is having a little bit of issues to the north, but I'm not expecting any kind of precipitation. As a matter of fact, tonight, just more of that cloud cover hanging around, about 45. That is pretty warm compared to what we've been seeing, more of those 30s, but it's because of that cloud cover keeping that blanket of warmth over top of our region. What about the weather pattern for tomorrow? If you have any leftover shopping you need to get done, you know, go with the hoodie. I got temperatures easily getting up to about that 62-degree mark, but nonetheless, actually should be a little bit cooler. We're talking more in the 50s for tomorrow. Nonetheless, hey, I'll certainly take what we can get. What about hanging the lights forecast? You know what? It should be fine if you have the time. I do have an increase in winds ahead of the front, so you know what? It's not the most perfect day to do so, but it's going to be warm enough that you should be a lot better than what I have later in the week. Here's that kind of stalled out system. Cold front coming its way into our region, more so middle of the day Saturday. So overall temperatures not really going to start dropping until Saturday night. Once this front pushes through the entirety of the viewing area, you don't notice a whole lot of activity other than just some partly cloudy skies going into your Sunday. So temperature wise, what can we expect? About 58 for tomorrow. I'd say that's relatively cool, a little bit more cloud cover, no rain in the forecast. Then we start to drop down to the chilly mark with temperatures possibly getting below the freezing point. We'll keep an eye out for possible patchy ice as well as the chance for even some freezing fog. Yes, it's possible, but nonetheless, mild temperatures make a comeback as we go into the later parts of next week.
All right, thank you, Jordan.